Now last week you guys practiced drawing different pictures of birds and labeling the parts. What we're going to be doing now is drawing different types of feathers. So each feather on the bird looks a little different. So for today you're going to look at one called a semiplume. So I'm going to read you the information about it and show you a picture and then show you my example of what I try to do. So right now we're going to focus on the feathers of the birds that look like this. So this is called a semiplume. And it says semiplume feathers work with down feathers to keep birds warm and dry. So what is the purpose of a semiplume feather? It helps keep the bird what? Warm and dry. So what you're going to do now is you're going to have to draw a picture of the semiplume. And on your paper, it gives you directions to kind of help you out. It says trace the outline. So on a picture, you can kind of trace it with your finger. Then draw the outline. Then look for the details. So look closely at how the feather looks. And then draw the details. So here's my quick example of a semiplume feather. So when I looked at the picture, I noticed at first it kind of looks like it's almost like an oval shape. So I drew an oval shape and then I saw this dark line here. And then when I was looking at the details, because it said look closely at the details, I looked like there were lines that were coming off of the oval. So then I quickly drew my lines around, and then I noticed that up here it looked a little darker than here. So I colored this part in a little darker. So I did my best work. So I drew my oval and then I drew the little feather, the lines around, and then I did color it for it to be a little darker at the top. So I want you to do your best to try to draw this type of feather, the semiplume. And again, what's the job of the semiplume feather for birds? Right, it keeps it nice and warm. Can't wait to see your feathers.